Yeah, share around.
Okay, yeah, we're live. This is a pre-show. This is the part of the show where we talk about what we're going to do on the show. Later on, we are going to talk about the comic books coming out this week.
Comic
there
books?
are some, right? And there are some good ones coming out this week. It is a huge week at Marvel and yes, DC. But yeah, before that, let's get this shit out of the way. Last week we did do Geekterion collection, the best of the best of the best of movies, geek cinema. We did Aliens. Man, it was great.
It was great. It was a good time.
It was so good. It was such
great
a damn
movie.
good time. Leroy's got the next pick. It's a funny story that has to do with Black History Month and inherent white privilege and racism. We won't go there.
We will not go there.
It's the system. It's not my fault. It's the system. No. So he's going to be picking the pick for February. The bullies jumped in on this.
They did.
They did.
It's great.
You know, so they've got to drive sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great, dude. Just having Eli. Eli has watched Aliens.
I know.
A billion times, yeah.
Dude, you know? So just to have him on there and have that as his pick. So, but anyway, for February, go back and watch that Alien show, though. It was quite
it was a lot of fun. We make a lot of very interesting and very valid points about
I think so too.
A great movie.
Yeah,
if you have not watched it either.
It's a great movie. That's why we talk about it, because it's a freaking great movie. But Leroy's got the February pick. He has promised, quote, the blackest movie ever. I don't know what that means, but I love it.
Yeah,
I love
that. Sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens there. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 7:30 start time.
Top five.
I know it's going to be awfully late.
Ooh.
We're doing a top five Star Wars movies. Now, we've done top fives before. We've done several, of those already. But typically, we just go around the circle. Kumbaya, everybody passing the pipe.
Kumbaya. I don't know if there'll be much kumbaya this time.
Yeah, right? I was just going to say that.
And whoever, whose ever turn it is, they go with five. And then we all do five. And then number 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we should just do the whole list, though.
That's exactly right. Taylor brought this to my attention in the post show yesterday after we did the usual Sunday night news and review show. But all those other ones had like infinite possibilities. Your favorite graphic novel.
Right. There's only like 11 movies.
There's 11 Star Wars movies. Okay. So yeah,
and 3 of them are definitely not going to make most.
And 3 of them definitely are not on my list. So, and I don't think they're the same 3. But
that's fair.
So we're just going to go through chronological order, not release order, because that's weird. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, Solo, Rogue One, baby. 1, 2, 3, Solo, Rogue One, and then 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. Because I think it's going to be a lot easier to talk about 1, 2, and 3 at a stretch.
So are we going to rank them as we go through?
No. What we'll do is we'll talk about episode 1, and then during that conversation, someone will say, "Yeah, that's on my list at number whatever."
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes
and
sense.
then maybe I'll keep track, and then maybe I'll tally it up at the end. Probably that requires work. But yeah, again, that is tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, right here on the channel you're on right now. But we've also confirmed that in February we're doing a top 5, and it is top 5 comic book runs.
That's gonna be so fun.
That one will require some work.
Oh man, I've already got a lot of them, but
I got a good list. But
I've got a pretty good list. So. Oh yeah. That's what I've been doing for the last 2 months.
And runs can be long,
so we're gonna keep this to one only. Okay,
one run,
one book from a franchise, one series, one creator. Because I could fill this with 3 or 4 Hickman runs. I could fill this easily with 3 Bendis runs. But you can only have one Bendis run. You can only have one Spider-Man run. You can only have one X-Book run.
That makes sense.
5 X-Books on this easily.
But you can only pick one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put a Spider-Man run on there.
Ultimate Spider-Man by Bendis.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay.
Ultimate Spider-Man by Bendis.
There you go.
That's the only one.
But mainline Spider-Man, I don't know if there really is any run.
Actually, I'll name one.
Dan Slott.
No. Before him, J. Michael Straczynski was actually writing the best Spider-Man with him being married, him being an Avenger, him being a teacher.
He was on Thor too.
Yeah, but you know what? Yes, that's actually a really good run too. But I like JMS's Spider-Man run because it evolved the character finally.
Yeah.
He was a teacher. He was married.
Yeah.
He was an Avenger. He was not in the same circle every writer has taken him. He
So
actually
look
got
forward to
to
those.
that next level.
That's going to be a whole lot of fun in February whenever we decide to do it. Jules, best Thor run, Jason Aaron or Walt Simonson?
Oh, that is a really okay.
Hard. I would go Aaron, but that's
actually
I would go Aaron, but Simonson is the classic run. When you think of Thor,
really
yeah.
Look,
I also
Jules
love,
like, oh man, you always ask the hard.
You know what? I also love Dan Jurgens' run. If everyone's when Odin dies, he becomes the Odin. Ragnarok happens. I loved Dan Jurgens' run. It was a lot of fun. I love Walt Simonson. That's the classic.
See that's a real Jules answer right there.
I do.
He doesn't even pick any of the options. He just pulls one right after that.
That's not good.
I loved it. I really do. I loved Odin Force Thor. I loved how complex he made Thor.
I don't like it.
You don't get Aaron's run if you didn't get Jurgens' run.
Oh, that's how all comics work.
I know, but to be fair, he really did modernize the way we think of the whole Asgard. He really made it more like Aliens. He really did make it more space-oriented. In that run, Thor fights Thanos.
I didn't see no xenomorphs.
All right, well, let's start this previews show.
Let's do it.
Am I even ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. This is one I made especially for Leroy. We're going to hear a lot of this tomorrow. Pretty sure we're going to hear this at least once or twice tomorrow.
God damn it, Leroy.
Classic.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's classic.
That is classic. I hadn't seen that in a long time, man.
I forgot about it the other day. My kid, who's like 14, you know, the new generation picks up on the old memes.
Right.
Picked up on it for his buddies for like a half a day. So yeah, it gets brought back into my personal life, guys.
He's got an appreciation for the classics.
Oh yeah. Welcome back. It's another episode of This Geek in Comics, Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show. I'm your host, Gomer. With me as always for the Monday Nighter, Adam Normal, Jules True. We're going to be talking about the new comics that are coming out this week. And there are a slew of them. But first, how's it going, guys? Anything special going on that we didn't cover in the pre-show?
No, I don't think so, man.
I don't think so.
Oh, hey, wait, Jules.
Go ahead.
I didn't show you my rat trap.
Oh, yeah, I got a Duke. Duke and Scarlet. Both.
Yeah, I got my little rat trap.
I have Transmetal Rat Trap in the other room.
Yeah.
I have
my Dinobot should be coming in sometime soon.
Oh, that's so sick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, he looks so nice.
I want that 86 movie studio series Grimlock that comes with the wheelie that doesn't transform. I'm drinking some Dewars 12 year.
Ooh, cheers.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm just drinking some hot tea, as always. That's what I'm always drinking while we do the show.
All right, let's do this thing. I got to remember what button to push. All right, we're going to start with DC because those books come out first. These come out as early as midnight tonight, really.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I am a digital reader, so I can confirm that's when I get them.
Chat, if you see something, say something. If you want us to talk about a book, let us know. Even if we talk about it because of the lag and the
Takes
way
a second.
computers and the internet work.
We'll come back. Unless it's a DC book, we will just shred it to pieces.
No, there's some
not necessarily.
Not
but
necessarily.
Dude, here's the Doug Brathwaite cover. That's dope. Doug Brathwaite cover.
That is dope.
Rad, man.
Man, I heard in the news today, Bendis is no longer exclusive to DC.
What did I say, guys? What did I say?
I'm not sure what that means.
Matter of time.
He's not going to go back to Marvel and do anything. He might do some indie work, but
I think he'll probably do an image book.
It's going to be spy stuff and Secret Agent and Private Eye.
He'll bring Powers back. He'll bring Powers.
Yeah. But of course, this is
the current run.
DC's entire.
Oh yeah. Just a bunch of Batman.
So of course, there's going to be a lot of Batman.
I mean, the whole first row is Batman.
Yeah, it's two.
Well, I mean, three of them are variants. Yeah.
But the Batman, the Adventures, Batman, White Knight. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It is the first three, even without freaking variants.
Yeah.
White Knight, Harley. I'm sorry, that's a Batman book.
It is. It is a Batman book.
The Art of Lee Bermejo. This is actually pretty dope. It's just
$50
for covers, though. Really, is what you're getting. But It's gonna be.
Lee Bermejo is pretty cool though. He's got
got
a really
great
interesting style.
He's awesome. He's got just come out that Berserker,
Mhm.
that book that's coming out from Boom that Keanu Reeves is in on. He's got a one for that. All right, here we go. Future State Aquaman, number 1.
Aquaman.
2, only $4. Brandon Thomas and Daniel Sampier. This is going to follow the Young Justice new Aquaman and Aquaman's daughter who hangs out and does stuff too.
I'm probably going to pick this one up mainly because it's $3.99, but also, I followed the last run of Aquaman, so I'm semi-curious to see teenage Aqua Girl or whatever she's going to go by.
Yeah. Future State Batman Superman, Loon Yang, and Ben Oliver, so it's got a good pedigree on the creators. It's only $4. That's pretty good.
That's not bad, yeah.
Not bad.
So I'm actually thinking about this is going to be. I'm not picking up all these Future State books.
I'm not either, Dan.
Not really either. But I'm picking this one up.
None of them have been great.
No,
At best, they've been okay.
Some of the backstories in
have been better than the stories themselves.
Yeah.
That's a tragedy. But that book I am picking up just because of the writer.
Yeah. Dark Detective, I'm off of that. I did not care for the first one.
I'm going to pick up this one. I didn't hate the first issue.
I didn't care for the first issue at all. It's $6. They sticking it to you again. It does have that Joshua Williamson and Yanni Milo Yanni backup story.
Yep, and it's a Red Hood story.
Oh, that is cool. Damn you.
I know. That's how they're getting you, man.
That is how you get
That
you.
is how they're getting me, because I am getting that for the Red Hood story, actually. I'm probably getting it for
Damn.
Although the Dan Mora art on the main book is great,
yeah.
Marika Tamaki, I don't know she's basically in the first issue, all she said is, hey, Bruce Wayne's dead, he's sad, and here's his new bad guy. Bye. So if you're just writing something for Dan Mora, why didn't Dan Mora just write the damn book?
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. Bendis getting in on the Future State with a new.
I'm not picking this up at all. I'm staying far away.
It is Riley Rosmo.
The art will be fantastic. Riley Rosmo is
only $4.
Is fantastic. Yeah, but
I'm more
judging by Bendis' previous work on Legion, this is probably not going to be very good.
No, but I've always collected Legion. It's one of those books that I always collect, and God help me, I don't want to pick this book up, but I will because I'm a completionist in that I've never not picked up the Legion when it's coming out. God help me.
It's been bad for years.
Years. I actually loved the Paul Levitz run.
No, it wasn't good. When it had the 2 books after, what was it? It wasn't Rebirth.
No. It
was
killed it. Because people thought it was supposed to be a new story, and only Legion Lost was a rehash of a story he already wrote in the 90s.
It was not great.
Whereas the other book was just a continuation of and didn't reboot the book, which I actually enjoyed.
Here's
the other book that sucked.
Here's a couple of books I'm not getting as well. Suicide Squad, Future State, Robbie Thompson, Jeremy Adams with a backup. Javi Fernandez and Fernando. They're putting
they have great artists. All of these Future State books have fantastic artists, but
you know what?
Not worth it.
That's what you could say about the last 3 years of DC. It's all been some of the best art and some of the sorriest storytelling. It's so disappointing as a DC fan that they have not put their best foot forward in the writing. They don't let these writers really do anything. It's just like, how can you spin the hamster wheel for another year?
What's the backup for this one?
Is this Red Sun Superman?
I think so. It looks like it.
Maybe.
And in the second story, in this extra-sized issue, Black Adam, the immortal one-time champion of the Wizard Shazam, rules planet Kahndaq in the 853rd century. Can he save the future from the threat rooted in the past? No, because I read Immortal Wonder Woman, and no, he can't.
No, I was just going to say that. Didn't we already have that spoiled in Immortal Wonder Woman?
Here's a $4. Ooh, Mark Russell.
Russell. I'm picking
good.
This might be the sleeper hit of Future State.
Isn't this the team, the Flintstones team? Mark Russell and Steve Pugh?
Yes, it
is. It is. Yep.
Dude, that book was so good. Yeah, this might be the underrated gem. This might be the only thing that anybody gives a crap about in the future out of Future State, because this is dope.
This is that book I was telling you about last week where I'm pretty sure Superman has the cape in. Is Superman versus Imperius Lex. Yeah.
I think this is the one I'm picking up. It's
only $3.99.
Yeah, picking it up.
Easy pickup.
Great.
Mark Russell, he's always worth the check.
Simone DeMeo, a variant.
Oh, Yeah, you're definitely picking that one up, right?
It's $5 if you want the variant.
Oh yes,
Card
it's
stock.
got the cape. It does have the cape.
Yeah, and that's the old Superman. That's not John.
Yeah, no, that's old Superman.
Oh my
Who
God.
knows where this is on
It's
the
hard to
timeline?
keep
Yeah, I was just gonna say, who knows with
Yeah.
the timeline.
Oh, we have the timeline. Do I still have those up?
You
The
don't. You don't.
timeline?
You don't have to find it.
You don't need to get it. You don't need to get it.
Harley, Joker Harley. I can't believe this is still going on. This book felt like it's been going on forever. It's good, but it's Black Label's always good.
Yeah,
but
Black Label is always good.
Expensive, and it doesn't feel. It's like, why would I read this? I'll just go read an Image book or a Boom book.
Yeah, Black Label.
You know what I mean? Just because it's got Joker and Harley,
Yeah.
it's got Batman characters in it.
See, this is the problem. Black Label tries to be what Vertigo was in the 90s in that it took...
But in the DC universe.
Right, but this is what I'm going to say. Doom Patrol, Animal Man, those were in the DC universe, but were Vertigo books.
Sure.
And the difference is Vertigo, back in the day, used to take B-list, C-list DC characters, and because
make
they were
cool,
B-list and
That's why
C-list characters...
Constantine became cool.
That's why Constantine became cool, because Vertigo allowed you to use Sandman, allowed you to use the DC universe, but in a different way. And Black Label tries to do that, but like tries to do that in the worst way, in the way like DC movies try to be edgy.
Yeah, they
It's
edge you like a pizza cutter.
Yeah, man.
All
you know,
edge, no points.
it worked in the 90s because it was the 90s. And this is one of those books like, yeah, it's a cool concept. It's not bad.
There have been some good ones. The Joker one from Lemire and Sorrentino was good, but
like I said, I think the problem is they use all these high-level characters, and they kind of miss the point of what Vertigo did in the first place.
yeah. No, you're right. You're right. We do have some trades. Justice League Dark. Adam's been raving about that.
It's a good book.
Good book. It is a good book.
This is the Keith Given Mateus Justice League International.
Everyone should read this book. Everyone should read this book. If you like DC, this is a book worth reading. Keith Giffen's
like one of those entry level
run.
DC books, dude.
This is what made me love the Justice League, because it wasn't the typical 7. It was it was a team that needed each other. It was a team. It was like a Star Trek Justice League book.
I'm pretty sure this is the team where I fell in love with Mr. Miracle and Big Barn.
Oh, absolutely. Booster Gold,
Booster
and
Gold,
Blue Beetle. Are you kidding me?
This too, yeah.
And Guy Gardner and Batman. It's
a good book.
Dialogue in that book is unparalleled to this day as far as teen books.
What's the price on it? It's only $30.
$30. It's not too bad.
You get a lot of issues, man. 18 through 25 of JLI, JLA 26 through 30, and JL Europe 1 through 6. I think that's the whole run of JL Europe.
I think so.
And you get an annual. So yeah, that's a pretty nice.
So it's Keith Giffen at the top of his game too. It's definitely worth reading.
Last God, number 12. This is a book that I'm waiting for a big ass trade to come out.
I'm in the same place.
Yeah,
it's wonderful. I have the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 issues.
I love Riccardo Federici's art. I think it's fantastic. He did some Aquaman work not too long ago. I thought all that looked great. But yeah, this is definitely one that I'm waiting for the trade.
This is the high fantasy book that you expect Conan to be, but Conan, just even when Aaron picked it up when it first moved over to Marvel, it never reached what this book
never really
is
got
in
there.
terms of just. It's like reading a fantasy novel. You feel like you're that sucked into it. You know what I mean? It's very well done. Legends of the DC Universe, New Teen Titans. My number 1 pick for this week. History of the DC Universe. John Ridley, Giuseppe Camuncoli, Andrea Gucci. This is a marvelous book. The first issue was my favorite issue of last year. This is coming out every other month, so it's kind of a shitty week for it to be coming out too.
Yeah,
there's so much other stuff I want, and it's $7, but it's worth it. It's big,
so worth it.
It's wordy. You get your money's worth in terms of what you're getting, but it's basically a rehash of the DC universe, but it's from a perspective of a black character when he couldn't be the black character that we would expect a black character to be today. You know what I mean? We get that extra level of inclusivity and representation in it, and it's wonderful, dude. It's award worthy. You're gonna see it when it comes down to Eisners and stuff. That first issue is gonna be all over the place. Mark my words. It's a 5-issue series, so it's going to be going on till like the fall.
Yeah,
it's
every other month. Yeah.
All right, moving on. Better cover, much better cover.
Ooh, that is a great cover.
Love that. That's a Jamal Campbell cover, of course.
Of course.
A Naomi artist. Strange Adventures #8. I'm off this.
I'm off it too.
I think Jules is on this book still.
I dropped after the last issue.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
Yeah, absolutely honest. I gave it so many chances.
Moving on. Denny O'Neil Classic with Kurt Swan. $30.
Wow.
Just Kryptonite Nevermore. Just a Denny O'Neil Classic.
He was the man. He was the DC writer.
Last year, right? 2020.
Yeah, we did. He was the DC writer.
That's
for me
probably why that's getting reprinted.
Honestly. Has to be. I'm ready for.
They have a lot of trades coming out.
They do have a lot of trades coming out. They have a Mark Wolfman, John Byrne, Paul Levitz. Just
that's a good run.
Classic shit.
Damn, man.
That's got some Legion in it. Following Superman.
Yes, it does. I remember that story.
Yeah. Titans, Dan Jurgens, Scott Eaton, Burning Rage. I think that might be newer, huh?
Yeah,
no, that's old.
No, that's an old one. Dan Jurgens, that's 90s.
Yeah, it's 90s.
And then Wonder Woman in the 50s.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, moving on. Back to the stuff everybody actually cares about. That's not DC. All right, yeah, this is stuff coming out on Wednesday, January 27th. Starting with Image Comics, Department of Truth. Been a great series. James Tynion, of course, Martin Simmons. It's really hard to explain this. If enough people believe a thing, that thing becomes actual, right? Like an actual thing in the real world. And there's a department, a bureaucracy in the government, like the FBI, and they are tasked with making sure that does not happen. And then there's an evil counter to that department that is trying to manipulate the world by making things real. And it's weird.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. If you like,
it feels like a Boom Studios book.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, in the best ways, Morrison's Doom Patrol run. In terms of, it's such a concept that is
concept.
It's a high concept, but it's done in such a way that the moment you read it, you take it the right amount of serious.
Right.
And in today's age where, conspiracy theories and lies spread and become real to the point where people actually commit felonies in the name of these lies.
It's a very
literally happened earlier this month.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's a very apropos book. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I think this is the last issue of the first arc, so I think it's going to get collected soon. So
yeah, and that'll be a $10 collected, and we'll know for sure whether or not people gravitate towards it. I really think people are going to. I really think.
Yeah, it's a good read.
Actually, it's kind of a light week from
Image.
Image, it really is.
I mean, there's definitely some winners. Monstrous is a perennial award winner. Nailbiter has got a great pedigree with that's creative team. I'm not a fan of it because it's serial killers, and I don't fetishize serial killers.
Yeah, same.
Post America, my old lady does. She's all over that shit. All women do. They love that shit. I don't get it. You old ladies watch those serial killer shit?
Oh, yeah.
True crime nonsense.
Forensic Files.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
All that stuff.
Yep.
Steve Scroce, just killing it with this. It's a post-apocalyptic political, I don't know, thriller action. Yeah, it's really good. Great art. It's only 6 issues, so once it's collected, people will start talking about it more. Dark Horse doesn't seem like they've even started 2021 yet.
Oh, what is
man?
They've had months to get back to things, and it feels like they are just going through the motions, putting out these books that they've had sitting in the warehouse. And that's fine. These are good books. The Colonel Weird.
Colonel Weird is a good book.
Yeah, Colonel Weird's cool, but
even The Witcher has never been hotter than it is right now. There's a lot of fans, but
that's true.
That's it. 2 books,
dude.
2 books, and the Last Airbender, the little kid book. Come on, man.
They have lost all steam.
You got to do
They've
more.
Lost all steam. It's
do better.
I mean, they have been falling off since the moment they lost Star Wars. To be fair.
Well, yeah. See, the problem with Dark Horse is they always built their entire business around licensed properties, but now all these big boys want their licenses back.
They just lost Alien and Predator last year.
Yeah. Yep. So now they're just floundering.
They need to do something. Meanwhile,
they need to just get Jeff Lemire the reins to do his Black Hammer shit or whatever that he's doing over there.
Meanwhile, Boom Studio took another Hasbro license. They have the Magic the Gathering comic license now.
Do they really?
They do, yeah.
This is the writing on the wall as far as I'm concerned, dude. Power Rangers having its best run ever.
Best run ever.
After IDW had it for, 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And didn't barely do anything. I don't even
They didn't do shit with it.
They didn't do anything with it, actually.
Same thing with Magic. There was a Magic book at IDW in 2019, 2018.
It was terrible.
It was really bad.
Dude. It was
really
so
bad.
Boom is not going to drop the ball on having that.
No.
How long before, and let's just move into IDW, without My Little Pony, the Hasbro license is shit right now.
Yeah.
Well, the G.I. Joe book is good.
The G.I. Joe book is
When it comes out.
When it comes out, yeah.
While we have 3 fucking Transformers books that I can't stop shitting on.
God, they're so bad. They're
so bad, dude. So how long before?
Never in my lifetime would I ever assume to say that the 2 Power Ranger books I read I look forward to reading, and I can't stand to read my Transformer. I've been reading Transformer comic books since I was a child. There's never been a good Power Ranger book. Never.
Yeah.
And I read 2 now. I read 2.
Yeah.
What has happened, IDW? What are you doing?
I mean, look, they have the Godzilla license. There's a movie coming out in 2 months.
Yeah, they haven't done anything with Godzilla in years.
They have Kong. Do they not have Kong too? If they have Godzilla, wouldn't they have?
I don't think so. I think they just have Godzilla.
I think they just have Godzilla.
Who the
and
fuck's
Godzilla's...
got Kong?
I don't know.
That's
actually,
right for a new book, dude.
I know.
I don't get it.
What is IDW doing?
All right, they do still have Star Trek and Star Wars, because of their deal with Marvel.
Yeah,
doing their all ages Star Wars books. That's weird enough.
That is weird enough.
Star Trek and Star Wars at the same publisher.
And various Marvel offshoots. They do all
they have
those Marvel
Action
adventures.
Line.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say this: all that shit we just talked about, Dark Horse losing stuff, and IDW losing stuff. It was just last year, well, maybe the middle of 2019, where Yojimbo went from Dark Horse to IDW.
And you know what the crazy thing is? It was a great jump.
It was a great jump.
It was a great jump.
It's better at IDW.
It is. I read it. I've read it my whole life.
The colorized stuff is perfect.
Oh, it's amazing.
Of the old stuff.
Oh, yes.
Great.
And he's telling new stories. You could tell Stan is having more fun working for IDW. And you know what? They got him in contact with Netflix. They're going to make a Yojimbo show finally.
Yeah. I'm not going to hold my breath for that. I've done it before, but we'll see. I just think it's very interesting. I think it's very compelling discussion to talk about how all these licenses move around. And sure, on the surface, it's all Disney buying up shit, buying. It's them buying, Marvel.
Well, just like Warner Brothers bought Archie Comics, but sold Sonic. And IDW picked up Sonic.
I don't think they sold Sonic. I just think they were like, you know what? We don't want to do Sonic. We're not going to do anything that we can't make money on a screen with.
No, they sold Sonic and Mega Man. Mega Man and Sonic were sold the rights to Boom.
Wow.
Oh.
And IDW separately. They sold them. Because the Mega Man...
Someone's got to own those rights, though.
Because Mega Man and...
Sonic are owned by some Japanese company.
Yes, but the comic book rights were held by Archie Comics.
Wow.
They had a really long contract still. And they agreed to let them to sell the rights. And IDW picked up Sonic. And I think Boom picked up Mega Man, right?
No, they're both.
Okay.
Are they both IDW?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Mega Man in a while. Yeah.
No, they're both. Mega Man is there might be
Sonic's on IDW for sure. Sonic is. It was a long-standing Archie comic, but I know for a fact because I read it.
Mega Man is at Boom now, I think.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they sold two different publishers.
I misheard you.
Boom picked up Mega Man, and Sonic was picked up by IDW. And they were on Archie Comics. When DC picked up Archie Comics, they decided not to take Mega Man and Sonic.
Are you reading any of the Star Wars books at IDW? I read Smuggler's Run #1. It was not bad. I might read #2. It's Greg Rucka. And it's a reprint, actually, of older shit.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. It's typically reprints of other stuff that they're deciding what is sort of canon.
I don't know.
Because
Vader's Castle. Did you read Vader's Castle?
I did read Vader's
It
Castle.
was wonderful. It was like Star Wars horror comics.
Yeah, it was a really
Ooh.
fun.
I'll try to
fun
get you that
book.
trade, Adam. It was really
Yeah,
well done.
please.
Yeah. All right, moving on to Marvel. Spider-Man back.
Yeah, Spider-Man back. We had a break for 1 week.
Only
It's Mr.
1 week.
Negative now.
Yeah, there is Mr. Negative there now.
I love
showed
Mr.
up.
Negative. He is
I
one
do
of my
too.
favorite modern era Spider-Man villains.
He is one of the better ones, one of the better
He's
newer ones.
Definitely one of the better newer ones.
Yeah, look at that. That art is great, dude.
It's about the best thing you can say about Spider-Man.
I was just going to say that right now.
I'm actually picking this up because this is like the first issue of basically a new arc.
Mhm.
I
know,
guess
The
they still haven't
Kindred or
resolved
whatever the
anything from
hell
the
it
last
was
arc.
lasted forever, dude. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Humberto Ramos. Now, this is actually kind of odd. I did want to mention this. It's kind of weird that Humberto Ramos is getting the cover for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's his omnibus.
It's not his omnibus.
No,
he's just getting
it's
the cover for it.
Stanley and JR Senior.
Oh,
Why
wow.
would you not
Okay.
put a JR Senior cover as the main
Yeah,
cover?
right?
That is so strange.
I don't understand. I don't get it. All right, anyway, moving on. Captain Marvel 25. Do we want to take a peek at that? Since we got
I'm reading it.
This is this other universe that she's
Yeah.
in, right?
Yeah.
That's all they do with her. They put her in different universes.
She's always in pocket universes, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know
in
if Billy
pocket
Thompson's
universes.
wrong.
I'm waiting for the new Universal to show back up. I feel like
Oh,
that's where we're going with the story, with her going to all these other universes. I think it's only a matter of time till she brings back the new Universal.
Yeah.
That's how it feels.
Conan. I'm not reading Conan.
No.
Daredevil. Number
Definitely reading Daredevil.
26.
King in Black.
King in Black tie-in. It's a pretty good preview. It's Mike Hawthorne doing the art. Marco Cicchetto's doing some of it, but not all of it. I don't know how that works. But just to get into the preview, you won't. I'll end your life. Elektra straight up murdering folks.
Yeah. We knew
You
that
get
was going to
in Hell's
happen.
Kitchen
Yeah,
and
right.
do bad shit. I'm gonna murder you.
Yeah, dude. She was a deadly assassin for the
I'm
hand
just
for
saying.
ever.
That's what she
Daredevil, dude. Daredevil Matt Murdock is literally in prison right now for murder. I'm just saying it's weird. I'm anxious to see where Chip takes it. Deadpool number 10 is also a King in Black tie-in. Everybody gets a King in Black tie-in.
Everyone gets a King in Black tie-in.
Love that
Well,
cover.
Deadpool always gets a tie-in, and it's always mostly making fun of whatever's going on at the time.
That's actually a take on the first issue of this run, just with Null in the background.
See, that's awesome. See, that's what Daredevil tie-ins. Deadpool tie-ins always are, is just poking fun
Yep.
at
They're
whatever
just
event is
whatever
going
the
on.
event
Yeah,
is.
he just makes fun of the fact that how ridiculous all these events are.
And this one, I think they eat all the pizza. Like they didn't save him a slice of pizza.
That sounds about
I
right.
love how he wears his robes around. It's Deadpool. Come on. What do
Yeah,
you
it's
want?
classic Deadpool. No,
Getting into some X books. Excalibur number 17, which is getting better with every issue.
oh, I love this book. I really do.
I don't love
really,
it. It's middle of the
I
road
do.
for me in terms of X books, but it is getting better with every issue. Not much on the preview. Just
Nah,
some administrative work.
that's always exciting.
That is exciting.
Fantastic Four. I'm not reading FF.
I am, but I always pick it up. It's okay. It's not
King in
great.
Black anymore.
okay.
I haven't been reading it.
No, I'm not really picking up most of the King in Black tie-ins.
Marvel number 4. I don't know. It's Alex Ross.
It's Alex Ross, so you can't really go wrong with it, but it's
just
I don't
like
know.
feels unimportant, you know.
It
like,
is.
Here's
Hey,
what
let's
to
get
say
on
about
Alex Ross
somewhere to
alone
do
is what
art.
it is.
Yeah, let's give Alex Ross somewhere to do art, and it's like okay. I mean, it's beautiful. Don't
It's
get me wrong.
beautiful. It's a good this book, just like any other of the Marvels, if you've never read all, it's a good summation of things that you probably never read or weren't old enough to read for a lot of new
Casuals.
readers.
It's for the casuals.
It's for the casuals. It's there to fill you in on what already happened that most of us
Yeah.
know by heart.
Vita Ayala and Rod Rice, their second
Rod
issue
Rice.
of New Mutants, starting after
Oh,
Rice.
look at that cover.
Yep.
Yeah, the
that cover
is
was
very
amazing.
nice.
Oh,
very
with
nice.
the
I really love Rod Rice's work on
I
all
do
the
too,
X-Men stuff he's
man.
been doing. It's been great.
I like him on New Mutants, especially because it's very reminiscent. I don't want to say they have the same style, but it's such a unique and dirty style of
Mhm.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
It does. It reminds me a lot
I'm
of
probably saying
Sienkiewicz.
that name wrong, but I think that's how you say it, Sienkiewicz.
No, it's very similar. It reminds me of reading New Mutants as a kid for the first time.
Exactly. And this has been cool. We got what? Shadow Man or whatever
Mhm.
hanging out. Not Shadow Man.
Not
Shadow King.
Man. Shadow
Shadow
King.
King.
Shadow Man's a different guy.
Yeah,
Totally
he's a
different
different
guy.
guy in a different universe.
Totally different universe.
Anything else? Shang-Chi. I'm not reading it.
No, I'm not reading Shang-Chi.
I just don't care. Oh, that
Strange
is-
Academy.
Oh yeah, Strange
that is
Academy.
cool. Yeah, I think I'm dropping Strange Academy.
Do you really? Really?
This is
How
my last.
dare
This is
you.
my last issue, and the last two issues have dragged. It's just been looking for people and doing these other things. At first, it was like, "Hey, here's all the characters." Now we're playing cool hide and seek. Now we're just a regular Marvel book, dragging on with the same stupid tree monsters, and I don't know. We'll see, but because this is issue 7, appears to be the next issue, or the first issue of the next arc.
Yeah.
So we'll see, man.
I'm
See.
definitely gonna not drop this book as long as it has the two people who work on it. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
right. Humberto Ramos.
Humberto Ramos with Scotty Young directing. Are you kidding me? I mean, the two guys were made to work with each other.
There's just
I
so
actually have
many
enjoyed this book start to finish. It reads like an early X. It reminds me so much of the original New Mutants. It's like weird in the best way. But I like this book. I like where they're going with it. Sometimes you gotta get the kids to fight tree monsters for a couple of issues.
We'll see. Oh man, this is an Adrian Alfona cover for this. Wow,
Oh, that's
pretty
awesome.
rad. That's pretty
See
rad.
that.
They're all in like a New Orleans parade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That
rules.
rules.
That's pretty rad. And then the character spotlight cover. Yeah, I'm not dropping that.
I would not drop that book.
I got a couple more books, but they're the best ones. Wolverine
man.
number 9, probably near the top of the heap in terms of the X books right now. Ben Percy, Adam
with
Kubert.
Adam Kubert.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sold.
Yep.
Easily.
Sold.
This is easily my favorite book out of all the X books right now. It's just the
Wow,
perfect
really?
Wolverine book.
Oh,
Yeah.
Patch. I
It
love
is.
Patch.
Yeah, Patch is back doing his
I love
manager
Patch.
shit.
Oh,
Look, he's got little. What is this, like a little Krakoa bug or something?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like super spy shit.
I'm just gonna say this, Ben Percy knows what he's doing with Wolverine.
He really
He does.
He really does.
Oh man, I hope they have the variant cover because it's the RB Silva Aliens variant cover.
Oh wow, yeah.
Now Wolverine could take aliens because that
Wolverine
adamantium
could take an
skeleton.
alien.
He could take the aliens.
Yeah, I don't think adamantium would melt.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think it would either.
And here's a Frank Cho. Oh no, this is Wolverine by Frank Cho.
Oh, that's a fun read.
And last but not least, this is my number 2 book of the week, X-Men number 17. It's Jonathan fucking Hickman. It's gonna be awesome,
right? And it's space shit. This is gonna be space shit.
Dude.
I love X-Men in space.
X-Men in space is always a good time.
It's always fun.
Yeah,
Something crazy is gonna happen.
Yeah, great Lionel Francis Hugh character cover with Storm.
Yes,
you can never go wrong there. But we also have the Dowderman Summers family taking on the aliens.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They could probably take on the aliens.
I don't know.
Because you fight from a distance. Yeah. The Summers fight from a distance. They're never in your face.
So I'm still not sure. I guess we got more books to go through. Sorry, I was about to wrap it. All right, Betty Page, Dynamite.
I guess. I mean, we can kind of just skip Dynamite, man.
Green Hornet is a $50 Virgin variant cover. Red Sonja is coming out. It does have a Jay Lee variant, which is very clean, very nice. Whatever. Sacred Six is still a thing. Vampirella. Whatever. Moving on to Boom. We do have the Dune tie-in. That's sort of coming out at a bad time because that movie got pushed back so much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if it's 12 issues,
So
So
yeah, by the
it'll-
time it's out, yeah.
and by the time it's collected and trade, yeah, the movie will be out. Firefly number 25 hits a milestone issue with a $5 issue.
New characters.
Variants. Ooh, a sketch variant. Oh, a sand sketch.
Ooh, that book's fun.
Ooh, and a sky. The sky, sand and sky.
That's
That's pretty
beautiful.
dope. Boom always
That's-
like, hey, let's just do crazy shit. Yeah, here's that Mega Man that we were talking
Yep,
about.
we were just
earlier.
talking about that
Okay,
book.
yeah.
That's
Fully
just 6
charged.
issues. That's wrapping this week. Something is Killing the Children is good. We Only Find Them
Yep.
When They're Dead is good.
That's
Let's look at
good.
the preview of We Only Find Them When They're Dead because it's fucking Simone DeMeo and that dude
Yeah.
just a freaking amazing.
This is one of the
Amazing.
best looking books on shelves,
It
easily.
really is.
Easily.
He's the artist
easily.
on Champions too. Champions
Yep.
is actually a much better story than what is going on in this. I like the story in this. It's just a lot more.
Hey
I don't
man,
know.
I discovered Simone
more
DeMeo
weird.
reading Power Rangers.
Oh
That
yeah,
was one of my favorite arcs was that
Yeah.
he penciled. Yeah. Him and Darren Moore were alternating on that book for a while. It was a good time.
there's a spoiler variant and a
Ooh.
Tony Infante variant and a main variant by Simone. All right, moving on to everything else. The 2020 one shot. This sounds so stupid.
Just gonna
The
say that
Human
already
Comics, a post-apocalyptic warrior reaches the end of a long hunt for mutant giants in an abandoned city at the end of the world and can finally rest. 2020 is behind us now. Come on, you're leaning way, way too far into
Way
it.
too
Way too into it, yeah.
We're done with that.
way
Okay, we're
into
done
it.
with that. Everything's
Thank
better
you,
now.
Attack on Titan. We already did this whole thing.
Right. I don't know. Again, you see something, say something, guys. I don't think I have anything in the
Mm-mm.
smaller press stuff.
I'm not seeing
Eighth
anything.
Immortal. That sounds so dope.
Eighth
Let's see
Immortal.
what it is. Oh, eight. Is that the word eighth? Source point
Yes.
test? Yeah, like the number 8. Kuripan has spent her immortality protecting humanity from the threat of an ancient prophecy, but time and secret trauma have
God,
worn her
I hate
down.
them prophecies.
So
I
many
don't
of them.
know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it'll be good. No, I got nothing, man. Kaiju Scores on the 3rd issue, Aftershock comic about.
That's a fun, it's a fun book.
Yeah, a dude who plans heists around,
Kaiju attacks. Yeah.
monster attacks. Yeah, it's sort of like the Hurricane heist. You seen that movie? Where
Yeah,
it's the
Yeah.
kaiju heist. Loot number 1. We'll take a look at this because it's a number 1. I've never heard of it. Scout Comics. They're not too bad. Don Hanfeld, Richard Rayner, with Kaylin Smith. I know that name, Kaylin Smith, from somewhere. Okay, this is the Scoot imprint. It's a young reader's imprint. Orphaned at birth, serial kleptomaniac Emily Doe was lucky to be adopted by Viola Jackson, the cop who kept arresting her. Now grown up, she works for a newly retired mom in loss prevention at a big box superstore by day and turns her passion for theft into a part-time treasure hunting on the side. Sounds like Indiana Jones.
yeah, that's what it sounds
Does.
like.
Sounds
Got
a
a
lot
fanny
like
pack.
Indiana Jones.
got a
Indiana
fanny
Jones, the fanny pack. Yep.
Yep.
Moving on. I'm not gonna pick that up. I don't know, man. We're halfway through the indies and they got shit. Rick and Morty's Morty is always
new
good.
Rick and Morty is always worth pointing out because it's always good. It's always solid.
If you like Rick and Morty, the show, you'll love any of the comics they do because
It's true.
they're
It's
great.
true.
Here's a Rorschach number 1 signed.
Oh.
$90.
Who's it signed by?
$90 or $70, pardon me. Writer Tom King joins forces. I don't know, man. It says sign
didn't
and
even-
remark.
I didn't even want it when it was $4.
Yep.
Yeah, no shit.
It's just It's just gonna say
Stake
that.
number 1. This looks like a Scout Comics punk vampire book. David Byrne, Francesca Fantini. Vampire Bounty Hunter Union. There's a preview. Let's look at the preview.
Let's take a look at
Oh
it.
my god, it's not a preview. It looks like the whole damn book.
Is it
Oh,
the
man.
whole damn
It
book?
really wanted you to get that book. Dude, it is the whole
Holy
damn book.
crap. It looks like the whole damn
The
book.
art
is
looks
a-
cool though.
It's
I
cool.
mean,
The art
though.
does
Yeah,
look
the art
cool.
is quite unique with its red
Yeah.
accent.
Man, that is a
It looks
really
like, what's her
long
name, man?
preview.
What's that book? With the girl with the baseball bat who hunts monsters. It's crossed over with different shit.
Hack Slash.
Hack Slash. It looks like the girl from Hack
Instantly,
Slash.
it does look like Hack Slash.
Oh, look at this. That's nice.
Oh,
All
that is
movie vampires from fictional vampires. That's rad,
Yeah.
dude. That's a
Even
rad
got Angel
panel.
in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a cool panel. Blade up in there hanging out.
The Count.
Yeah, the Count from Sesame Street.
I know, that's hilarious.
That looks pretty good. That looks okay.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Sweet Downfall. Scout. Yeah, Scout puts all of their books out in the same damn week because then they beat shipping costs.
That's why they
Bruno
do that.
Cardacelli, Sweet Downfall. The art's nice, sort of a, throwback sort of thing. But
Yeah, that's cool.
anyway, moving on. We're about done. We're about near the end. XO number 4.
Yep,
It's always
there
good to
it
bring up
is.
Valiant. Valiant is going to have a great 2021. Dennis
I hope
Hopeless.
so, man. They
Emilio
need to
Laizo.
ramp
Yeah.
up again.
Actually, this book's been pretty
Yeah.
cool. Dennis Hopeless is a good sci-fi writer. He
Yeah,
doesn't get enough
yeah.
credit for what he's been able to do with a lot of B-list characters and various publishers. And this
Great
book's actually a lot of
Ward
fun. That's
Great
an
Christian Ward
awesome
variant.
variant.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
look
I
at
feel
the-
bad because this book has taken forever to come out. The first two were
2020,
beginning
man.
of last
Valiant
year.
had pencils down. They were trying to do
Man.
the right thing.
I appreciate that about them, but they really fucked themselves on this one.
Yeah, we're still getting a Shadow Man. I think we're still getting a Ninjak by the end of the year. So
Yeah,
we'll see. And year
they're just
0,
all the way behind.
yeah,
all
they're
the way behind.
way behind, dude.
Way behind,
Another
man.
man with Juan Jose Rip.
Oh yeah,
Year 0 is cool, man. It's like zombie shit.
yeah. Speaking of one, he was a
Follows,
great.
like, 5 different characters through the zombie apocalypse.
That's another also great artist that Valiant let go during all of this. I don't know if you knew that. Rip
Juan
was doing
Jose Rip?
he was doing various books at Valiant. He did Ninjak for a really long time. He took over
He's
XO
great.
for 5. He's a great artist. Does great horror
Awesome, dude.
books. Yeah, they really dropped the ball on that one too.
All right. My number 1 is definitely the other history of the DC universe. I love the first issue. The second issue looks just to be just as good. Number 2, of course, X-Men. Number 17.
Oh yeah,
Hickman.
all the X stuff.
All the X stuff.
I guess I'll throw Strange Academy number 7 on there because it is kind of make or break for me, man. I like what's going on.
I love
just
that book.
really need it to happen.
I think you're tripping.
I need it to happen.
I think you're
know?
tripping. I think you forget what it's like to read a new team book for the first time.
No,
We're so used
but
to all these legacy teams
I
and
think the
reading.
problem
You
is
do
I
need time to
remember.
build the team, to build
Yeah,
the rapport.
dude. You know what? It reminds me a lot of Wolverine and the X-Men. Do you know how much lull there was in that book? But there was lull because you had new characters. You needed new characters to do typical Marvel things to establish that they are Marvel characters going forward.
I don't know.
It's a new team.
It seems a little bit like they're telegraphing everything. Dormammu died. Here's our first battle against the bad guys. This school is just fucking terrible because it's like Harry Potter. It's like Hogwarts. We don't keep track of anybody. We just let them do whatever the fuck they want.
Dude, we were talking about X books. First off, Hogwarts
I
is a
understand
ripoff
what you're
of
saying,
the
but I've already
Xavier
read
Academy.
the book. If this
Yes.
isn't bringing anything new to the table,
But here's what I'm gonna tell you. This isn't really a book for us. To me, this book
sure.
is for new readers.
So you're gonna knock me for wanting to drop it because it's not for us.
I'm gonna say this. I like it because it is an X Academy book for kids who never
It
read
is.
X Academy.
It is.
So much
You're not
of-
wrong at all.
The
You're
X-Men
not
are
wrong.
not what we
It
used
should
to
be an animated series tomorrow.
Exactly. That's
Tomorrow.
exactly why they're making this
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Because Doctor Strange is a hot commodity right now.
Wanda too now.
And
Yeah,
Wanda
Wanda's
is
been in this
too.
book more than she's been in the Avengers books or the X book.
And this is a great way to introduce a new concept with those two characters that you can introduce in the MCU not that long from now. I see this book for what it is because it might be a while before we have the X-Men like this setting.
Oh, I don't want the
in the Marvel-
X-Men ever.
You don't
like,
exactly. You don't want the X-Men like that anymore. So here is for those of us who love that setting.
I know that's where they'll go. As soon
That's
as
where
the
they're gonna
Hickman era of X-Men is over, the first
go-
X book
Yeah,
will
they'll
be
go
back at the mansion.
as status quo as they can get.
Exactly, dude. I don't want that. I'll still read it, but I
I'll
don't
still read
want
it.
that.
But I appreciate it. It's that
Dan
status
Slott
quo.
will take over
Morally.
X-Men.
Oh, don't do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do. He will brand new day the X-Men all over again.
God.
Department of Truth #5, Post Americana #2.
Yep. We only find them when we're dead.
My sleeper for the week is Superman versus Imperious Lex.
Yep.
Mark Russell.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good pick.
That's definitely a good pick. Yeah. It's that creative team on there, dude. It's like Tom Taylor.
man.
I don't care what you give Tom Taylor. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read a Nightwing book in March or
Well,
April.
Mark Russell, he always has a point to his writing. You know, he's not just writing filler event shit. You know, he has a point that he's going to try to get
He's
across.
always got something more to say than just here's Lex Luthor and Superman. No, here's dude. His Flintstones book covered everything from animal rights to gay rights to marriage equality to kids' rights, youth rights. Dude, it was all over, and it was just so entertaining at every turn. It was wonderful.
It's a great. Yep, it's a great.
It covered all that. It was so good. I mean, I'm going to read that tonight, man.
Dude, read that and give credit to where credit's due. Steve Poog chooses the books to do art for. If you look at everything he's done art for, it is something interesting, poignant, and he just gets to have fun with it. He's one of those artists that definitely tries to stand out in the modern era and doesn't just take any book given to him.
Imagine coming to an artist saying, "Hey man, I need you for the Flintstones book." And he's like, okay, but it's going to be woke as fuck. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, my introduction to him was that Animal Man run he did with the mirror.
It was woke as fuck too.
And it was woke as fuck too.
Yeah,
exactly.
A great Animal Man run.
That was a great run. So yeah, I trust you.
Excellent choices. It's a good week, man.
It's
a
good week,
man. Solid week. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna wrap. Tomorrow we have our 7:30 show. Definitely tune in for that. Every Sunday we do our news and review show. And how about that Heroes Reborn news actually getting a trailer today after we speculated for like 20 minutes yesterday about what it could be. It's Mephisto just doing one more day, but what if there weren't no?
It's Jason Aaron's event that I predicted on.
Yeah, predicted.
Yeah, you did.
You predicted that at like number 35 of Avengers. You're like, no, he's definitely getting an event book.
Yeah, you did. You called it.
Bravo, sir. But we got a lot of other shit going on. The Bullies are on this channel all the time. I didn't listen to their episode today. Hopefully I'll get to listen to that tomorrow. They are going to be here tomorrow for our top 5 Star Wars. Tune in for that. Big Willie's kicking it here all the time with Thomas doing OK Boomer, where they're reviewing Golden and Silver Age books. He's also doing What's in the Box, opening all kinds of toys and swag. He's also doing 5-minute reviews. He's doing interviews all the time. He's got like 5 interviews scheduled for the rest of this week already. Ooh. And usually he doesn't even start scheduling shit until Wednesday. So I can't. He had a dude on for 4 hours the other day.
Oh,
he just let this artist go to work, and they just started talking about just everything.
That's
like
awesome.
Current events and TV shows and movies. It was insane, dude.
That's awesome.
But it was actually really fun to watch this dude just draw. So yeah, we got so much shit going on. Search Outright Geekery all over the internet. We're all over the place. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Outright Geekery. I don't know. We're doing all kinds of shit.
Love it.
Never know. You just never know.
And we're going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
Man, I think you peaked on that. I don't think it's going to get any better. But I don't think it's going to get any worse either.
I don't know. I think it can get worse.